Final Score Friday with Sports Director Lane Casadante and Sean Robertson. Sponsored by Oak Valley Custom Hardscapes, Blazer Heating, Air and Plumbing, and Central Atlantic Toyota.
Good evening again, everyone. Welcome to week 2 of Final Score Friday. Sean and I happy to be joined by the cheerleaders from Midlothian. We'll tell you how their Trojans did tonight later in the show as we get through a baker's dozen games. Our game of the week was a first-time meeting between two teams that picked a good time for their first meeting. Both Manchester and Glen Allen made strong moves in this week's coaches poll, each moving up 3 spots from last week.
And even though it's only week 2 and they are in different regions, the winner tonight will get a big boost to their playoff profile at the end of the season, not to mention some bragging rights. Let's go out to the far west end. Number 6, Glen Allen, welcoming third-ranked Manchester over in the far west end. Second quarter, the Jaguars used some trickeration, going with the flea flicker, Ralphie Puccinelli to Davis Fisher, 39-yard touchdown, got that left foot in, 2-point conversion good. Glen Allen up 15-8 at the break. Third quarter, Manchester comes back behind Dior Barnes with just a little bit of an assist into the air zone, carried into the end zone. They would take a 22-15 lead. Fourth quarter, Jags would come back behind Puccinelli with his legs this time. A 16-yard touchdown, the point after good. Game tied at 22. Lancers will get it back. Fourth down and 7. Landon Abernathy uses his legs down the sidelines to keep the drive alive and pick up the first down. 4 seconds left. Senior kicker Marvin Nolasco Hernandez. Good from 28 yards as time expired. That kick went right down Bailey Bridge Lane. Lancers go to 2-0 for the first time since 2019 with a 25-22 win.
Every time, we get the ball, I think we're confident to score each time. So, we did a great job this executing what we had to do in the second half. And like I said, shouts out to the defense. They came out, they did their job second half and got us the ball. Once we get the ball, we roll it.
One of the marquee non-district matchups of the year out at Varina tonight. The top-ranked Blue Devils hosted the defending 2-time Class 5 state champs from Maury down in Norfolk. Last time they met was in the 2019 state semifinals won by the Commodores. Caleb Weiss with the keeper, but he coughs it up. It's picked up by Javante Hughes, who's gone the other way. 56 yards for the score, and the Commodores have a 7-0 lead. A lot of turnovers in this game. Defense back and forth. Sir Paul Cheeks comes up with the interception deep in his own territory off Domo Everett. Late in the second quarter, Darren Williams, 19 yards up the gut. That ties the game at 7 at the half. Second half, Varina defense again. Everett picked off again, this time by Zoran Capers, who returns it back towards midfield. Set up another Varina drive, which was capped off by a Michael Farley 11-yard touchdown run. 13-7 Varina. They missed the extra point. That would be big because Everett connected with Vondi Wiggins on a late 52-yard touchdown pass, but Maury gets the extra point, and they upset the Blue Devils on the road 14-13.
We stay in the East End. Another big matchup. Second-ranked Highland Springs welcoming in Hough High School from suburban Charlotte. The Huskies are ranked number 1 in the Charlotte Observer High School poll. Early on, Hough up 3-0, and then Ethan Royal finds Jaden White, and White does the rest as he goes 70 yards for the touchdown. The Huskies on the road have a 10-0 lead. Here comes Highland Springs. Antonio Richardson finds Demarius Brooks, who fumbles and is recovered by Drew Johnson deep in their own territory. Then Richardson looking to throw, gets picked off by Jackson Heath of Hough. But then Richardson will find his go-to man, Eric Bird. 10-yard pitch and catch for the touchdown. Highland Springs down 3 at that point at the break, but they fall at home 17-14 to Hough.
Let's head to South Chesterfield, where Matoaca welcomed third-ranked Benedictine. First meeting between these two programs since 1971. Second quarter, it's 3-0 Cadets. They add to it with this Fred Dolan 25-yard touchdown run right through the defense, and that makes it 10-0 Benedictine. Third quarter, Dolan again. He would make it 17-0, and then on special teams, the block punt is going to be scooped up and scored by Jaywan Hutchins. He goes 30 yards. There's the Dolan second touchdown right there. Jaywan Hutchins would score on a blocked punt 30 yards out. The Cadets roll all over the Warriors 38-0. They are 2-0.
5th-ranked Dinwiddie on the road at Granby down in Norfolk. Another first-time meeting between programs. Early on, Generals would have a 7-0 lead on the road. Granby, though, will get on the scoreboard. Jameer Chin, his Devin Forbes in the back of the end zone. Nice catch in the corner for a touchdown. Generals up now 7-6. But Zion Boysaw on the quarterback keeper, not Harry Dalton, it's Boysaw for the touchdown. Then Javion Hill-Jackson with a big run for Dinwiddie. They also go to 2-0 as they cruise past Granby 55-6 the final.
Henrico was home tonight against Hermitage, one of the 6 teams that were receiving votes in our coaches poll, but just out of the top 10. Panthers have won 5 straight in this series. Coach Jean-Pierre is a perfect 4-0 against Henrico. After tonight, that went to 5-0. Avery Curtis with a 7-yard touchdown run makes it 7-0. Caleb Smith adds a 3-yard touchdown run, 14-0. Then the defense for the Panthers, Khalil Atkinson with a 36-yard pick six, 21-0. All Panthers tonight. They roll 62-13 over the Warriors. Still to come, plenty more from week 2 of Final Score Friday. Stay with us.